Lanternlit Ode to the Silver Moon now available. Or something to that effect. Anyway, welcome back, guys, to Genshin Impact. Sorry for the delay there. As for the recording now, sorry, really failing at multitasking here. Oh, who's actually on the wish banner? Nicolette and the lady I haven't met yet. Righto. I am feeling quite breathless at the moment. Don't worry, it's not medical. I have IBS, and I happened to eat something yesterday that was bad for my IBS. Actually, we'll come back to the screen. And so I am bloated, and so I am breathless as a result. It happens on occasion when I eat things I shouldn't, and then I get bloated, and then there's just no room for my lungs to expand, you know? So I'm not quite sure how long I'll be able to record today, and I might just not be able to catch my breath fully. And when I'm reading things, that can get quite problematic, so we'll see how far I can get, and whether I have to stop to, you know, breathe. We'll see how we go. Anyway. We are into Lantern Rite, which, you know, I'm over. I've been over for years now, but, you know, it is what it is. A lantern-lit ode to the silver moon, as we just saw before. As the Lantern Rite comes around once more, you and Paimon return to the bustling Liyue Harbour. It's like we can't get away from the place. Okay, that's that. Stitch and Onslaught, never care. Tutum, yeah, whatever. Lament, yeah, look, still got to do that. However, I do have another 60 days to do that, so that's great. Give me my rewards, thank you. Should I try to get a C1 Nicolette? I wanted a C1, but that seems like a waste since it's a character I already have, you know? Should I just get D-Buy? I don't know. Don't know. I don't remember what her playstyle's like. I've completely forgotten from weeks ago. That's just a new boss. Okay, so other than that, there's not really anything new that I'm looking at. That's fine. Okay, to Lantern Rite, I suppose. I should probably put that as my active quest, and we're not going to get very far. You. Let's go. We always start Lantern Rite from the exact same location. It's always this part of the harbour. It's never anywhere else. It's always this little bit over here. Oh, by the way, I forgot to check if I need to. Hold up, let me go over here. Splat. Is this the best glider for her? Glider. Because I kind of like the fact that she's got some blue in it since they took the blue out of her outfit. I feel like that's just so monotone, and I only have a handful of wings actually unlocked. So you know what? I'm going to leave it. You can keep the blue, man. Yo-yo!
Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape and bend it nice and tight.
I did not see Chi-Chi there.
Cross the strands to form a pattern, coat in silk, and you have a lantern.
Why silk? It's a strange material to be putting on a lantern.
That's how you remember how to make a shell lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi?
Aren't they just paper lanterns? I have never once thought that they have silk on these lanterns.
Morning, split bamboo, traveler.
I don't think I'm in the recipe there, Chi-Chi.
Then get silk, make Paimon.
I like how she's like, it actually sounds like she's greeting us.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme.
Look, it's them.
Hey,
Chi-Chi, it's been a while.
Whoa, traveler! Paimon, you're here! Happy Lantern
I mean,
Night.
honestly, yeah, where the hell else would I be at this time of year? Of course I'm gonna be here. Happy Lantern Rite!
What you up to? I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make shell lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help keep her nice and loose.
That's great, but watch how you call women loose. You may run into issues as you age.
Yes, I do finger exercises.
What is your dexterity like, Chi-Chi? Do you have impacted dexterity, or are you just like normal? She probably didn't have much to start off with, let's be real.
To be a nimble zombie.
That's the spirit.
Wanna try too, you two?
No, I get RSI too easily. Pass. Thanks, but I already know how. Thanks, but I prefer to buy them from Granny Shan. Oh, I thought you meant like the exercises. No. You meant the actual shell lanterns.
Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean?
Dr. Baiju has patients who got hurt walking at night.
Well, maybe they should have been carrying a lantern with them. Or a torch. Or just don't travel by night, you know? That's a wild idea.
The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
Yeah, it has a tendency to do that. Every month, like clockwork.
The moon disappeared? Like, behind the clouds?
Does the moon not wax and wane here in Tibet? I mean, I know we never see it in the sky, because they don't exactly have a lunar cycle here. But are we saying that they don't have any lunar cycle at all? Even law-wise? I haven't really thought about it before. How does that work exactly? Does the fake moon in the sky not work the same way as our satellite moon? I don't know enough about her. What's the study of moons? Whatever that.
It was Jeonju, the moon devourer.
Jeonju, the who?
Changshan told me about it, but now I forgot.
Of course you did.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a giant toad in the sky that eats the moon.
Why a toad? That's a peculiar choice of animal. Are toads even native to China? Are they? Yes, you can all sit here while I Google this. I must know. Ah, toads. Native. Look, I'd love you to autofill with Australia, but alas, we are looking at China. Are toads native to China? Yes, they are. Well, what do you know? They have a diverse population of native toads. Wow, you actually have heaps of toads in China. Wow, yeah, that shit is not native to Australia. They became a serious epidemic in Australia when they got introduced. It's a whole thing. Man, it's a whole thing. Don't even get us started about the fucking toads in Australia. But anyway, okay, cool. Still strange choice though. Toads aren't exactly in the habit of eating moons.
What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky.
Yeah, Paimon, no one would be that stupid to believe that.
I asked Master about it, and she said myths are just insights into how the people of the past understood the world.
That is correct, actually, and very insightful for someone so young. Although I know she was told that, but still. So did the moon really disappear?
Well, I didn't see it that night. But I've checked several nights since, and it's been there same as ever.
Actually, that's an interesting point to make. If you're always used to a full moon in your sky, your nights will always be bright. Because full moons are freaking bright. Good lord, the amount of light that shit sheds. Whew. So it is abnormal for you for it to be dark at night. Huh. I apologize. I take back my shade about carrying a lantern and a torch. You don't generally need to.
According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation. So, I don't know. Maybe something did happen.
Maybe. Although, how do you investigate a missing moon? Like, what's the actual process there?
The Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
I mean, my first instinct would have been to turn to the Adepti, not the government, but maybe that's just me.
It's okay. You can fly. Even if it's too dark, you won't fall and get hurt.
A valid point, but she can still fly into things.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny.
She already does look like an old granny. I mean, does that matter? I mean, if it's going to be dark at night, I'm sure, yes, it's alarming that the moon is not there when the moon should be there, but just grab a light source. You make it sound like it's the end of the world.
What? Okay. No more frowning. But the traveler can't fly. She could still fall and hurt herself, right?
Oh, get over it, Paimon. Do I look as pathetic as you? No. Ugh, I've just realized I'm on my cool new outfit. So annoying. If they can, maintain the color of your element in each region, excluding cutscenes, why can't you keep the outfit that I have put upon your body, ma'am? It's very frustrating, especially because it's supposed to be like this turning point in the game, the future of the game, blah, blah, blah. Really don't give a damn. But anyway, these new outfits were super important to the lore and the future of the game. And yet you can't give us the outfits during anything other than direct gameplay. Like, Mihoyo, can you even do your job? Please fix this.
Don't worry. That's what the shout lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark.
But that devalues the purpose of shout lanterns. Shout lanterns are specific to Lantern Rite. If you're using them permanently, they're no longer shout lanterns, they're just bloody lanterns lighting the harbor, right?
Yeah, and there's the giant lantern too.
Yeah, but again, it's only there for Lantern Rite. You're not keeping it permanently. You don't have the stone for that.
Oh, right. I almost forgot.
It's a horse, right?
This year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure.
Uh-huh.
A white horse? Wait! So that's the white horse Adeptus? Yeah! Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch.
If she lived on the moon, she would either know the three sisters, or she would... Well, I suppose which moon? Did she live on the fake moon, actually? That's possible. It's not, but it's possible.
We've heard of the white horse Adeptus before, but we never heard the part about her living on the moon.
See, it would have been cool if it was a rabbit, because China has this thing about the rabbit and the moon. That would have been way cooler. The horse has nothing to do with the moon. At least I've never heard it culturally or mythologically with China. It's always a
Probably
rabbit.
because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, so not a lot of people know about it.
So they're trying to fob it off as if it's like a local legend. It still would have been cooler because the rabbit's more well known.
But recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue, and the archaeological team even found evidence of ancient people worshipping an Adeptus who lived in a palace on the moon.
Sounds all very Sailor Moon to me.
It's kind of like how we write wishes on shout lanterns and release them during Lantern Rite. The white horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade carriage and grant people's wishes.
Why is it a jade carriage? That sounds heavy.
Ooh, when did that happen? She sounds different from the other Adepti in Liyue.
Yeah, and that she's like cosmic. She's not terrestrial.
It must have been a super long time ago, because even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus.
Well, then it can't be the fake moon, then can it? So Madame Ping has never met the White Horse Adeptus either. That sounds interesting. How? I suppose she's probably younger than the others.
Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yanfei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend, just like Janju the Moon Devourer.
Yeah, a made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children.
Hello.
The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
And how can you prove that, good sir?
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But how do you know that for sure?
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Probably not. What is Baiju? What is Baiju? Oh my god, I'm really working out the phone and I've barely started. Google Translate. Baiju. Go. Did I mean whatever that is? Probably. Baiju. Yeah, but what does it mean, bro? It's not giving me a translation. Screw you.
Baiju.
Oh, you broke it
White
up into two words. My
coat.
apologies.
So
That's a good point.
It's named after the White Horse Adeptus?
I did search it as one word. That's on me. I should have known to split that up.
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was once blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
Define blessed.
Wait, really? Tell us more!
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff.
How do you even
But
do
the White
that?
Horse Adeptus rescued her.
I mean, who's even dumb enough to be that close to the edge of a cliff to be able to fall off one? I know accidents happen, but you've still got to be close to the edge for the accident to occur.
Oh, that's it?
Well,
I was expecting something a bit more special. We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Langan.
Langan. I don't like the sound of that, but okay.
My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place.
Okay. So, like, decades/centuries passed. How did she not age? How did she not need to eat or sleep or drink?
It was as if,
Or other
without her
bodily
knowledge,
faculties.
countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be
Well,
a dream.
thank God for that.
When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen.
There's nothing worse than these situations where time passes and you wake up or whatever just to find that everybody you know is dead. They're just really tragic things. I don't like those.
Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing had happened. Until out of nowhere, a horse's whinny echoed through the air. And when she looked up, she saw a pristine white horse leaping over the cliff.
So, I have a question. Your ancestor fell off a cliff. Very likely that she knocked her head. You're sure she wasn't just hallucinating from the concussion? My money's on the concussion.
A white horse leaping over the cliff.
Wow, that sure is a crazy story.
Not really.
But now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
I mean, all things considered, our daily lives is more crazy than that. Traveler, not me.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son. But I know it's true. Ancestral records don't lie.
Well, they do, because it would have all been verbal. Originally. Depending on how long ago it was.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house.
Why?
It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace.
Are the two correlated? Is him wanting to change the name of the bathhouse related to... Sorry, guest house. Related to him not believing the story, or does he just not like the name? Because the two aren't mutually exclusive, sir. Why does he want to change the name? Thank you. Good questions to ask.
Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers.
Probably
and
doesn't.
how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn.
You probably are, you know? He's actually probably very spot on. You need to change and adapt if you want to remain competitive in this business. You can't be stagnant and waste your time on traditions. I'm sorry, traditions are lovely, but like in business, they have no place.
Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Well, I hate to break it to you, sir, but Liyue's tiny. They're literally a hop, skip, and a jump from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest?
No.
My mom bets that would get people through the doors.
I see the angle you're going for, but it's not very catchy.
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors.
Bro, I hate to break it to you, but they're dead. I don't think they're going to be caring that much.
Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son the error of his ways.
I don't think he's foolish, and I don't think you're foolish for believing what you believe and holding to your ancestors, because that's what you're culturally raised to believe in. But you can't go judging your son who's doing what he needs to do to survive, business-wise, profit-wise.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhang Li.
Hell yeah, we should.
Good idea. Mr. Zhang Li is super knowledgeable.
He sure
He
is.
can answer questions even Master has no clue
He
about.
sure can. Any idea we can find him other than the funeral parlor?
Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round knockout.
Does he ever move from that place? Honestly.
All right, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. But careful on the road.
It's not even night, but thank you.
Goodbye, Paimon. Goodbye, traveler.
Bye, Titi. So I wonder, does the moon ever go out at this time during Lantern Rite? Because they said it was for one night only, and it's been in the sky ever since. So I suppose the sky would still be in the sky. Maybe that's why they said it's been there ever since, because they don't want to take the moon out of the sky just for the event. Would have been cool though. Whatever, don't care. We are in the middle of a quest here. Chi-Chi, you got anything instructive to say?
Morning. Split. Oh no.
I'm glad that I'm so memorable, dear. You know, it would have been faster to fast travel, but we're here now. Jesus Christ, how many quests did you just give me? Good God. Oh, he's having a party. Wait, he's not even there. Who's the one next to Xiangling? Who is that? Oh, it's freaking Hu Tao. I couldn't see her hat from this distance. I was just like, what, is that a dude? Like, what's happening then? Like, oh, that's her hair and that's her hat. Still no Zhongli though, and he's the only one I'm interested in seeing. I don't care about Yarl. We see you way too frequently. I'm over Yarl. Where's Zhongli?